my direction would be a little bit different. In addition to that, I don't think we should only focus on Imam Hussein. That's number one. We shouldn't only focus on Imam Hussein only in Muharram, because Imam Hussein isn't only for Muharram. And we can't negate the rest of the Imams. If we spent as much time bringing the message of the Ahlul Bayt in the way we do when we're talking about Imam Hussein, if we did that with Prophet Muhammad, Imam Ali, Imam Hassan, Imam Baqir, Imam Sadiq, Imam Reza, Imam Qasim, Imam al-Hassan al-Askari, if we had every single month we were focusing on one of the Imams and bringing forward their message to talk about how they fought against injustice and tyranny and oppression and repression, if every single month was dedicated to one Imam, it would be like beautiful. It would be like the Muslims don't stop talking about why you need to speak out, why you need to fight against oppression, why you need to fight against tyranny, why you need to talk about basic human rights. What do? It's just the month of Muharram, and it's concentrated from this time. Then we're quiet, then Arba'in comes, and then we do a little bit more, then it's quiet. Ramadan comes. Oh, okay, let's do something else again. No, all the time. It should be continuous all the time, all the time, all the time. We should not make it seem like the only gem or pearl that we have is Imam Hussein, when all of them are just as important to talk about. Anyone who's looking into Islam, I would probably tell them to stay open-minded, especially when it comes to learning about the Sunnis or learning about Shias or learning about any of the schools of thought. The reason why is that sometimes amongst the different schools of thought, people have their own personal understandings and their own personal reflections. And they'll meet somebody who's interested in Islam and will immediately start telling the person why they need to stay away from everybody else. And because you don't know, you think that this person is being genuine and actually knows what they're talking about, and you will usually follow their advice. But you can end up potentially going down a different path. I think what you need to do, if you're sincerely seeking God and you really want to know about Islam, that you need to make dua, that you need to supplicate to God and ask Him to bring you towards the truth, and need to ask Him to bring you towards the straight path, and to bring you towards the means and the matter that will allow you to serve and worship Him the way He wants to be worshipped and the way He deserves to be worshipped. That's what should be your guide, and not some of the things that other people will say. And I think from our side towards people who are converting to Islam or looking into Islam, we should not feel as though it's a scorecard that we have to make this person convert because, it's going to be one up for me. You have to look at this person as somebody who's manifesting the ayah in Quran, Surah Dariyat, where Allah says that He's not created the jinn and the human beings except to worship Him. And Allah says that He is the one He's the one who changes the condition of the heart. So if He uses you as a means to bring somebody to Islam, you should not take any personal credit for that. And your intention towards that person should surely simply be one as being a messenger and as a guide. And that person will make their own decision as to what it is that they want to live as Islam. Yeah, probably from the serial of Mukhtar, I would probably say at the very end, in the last clip, when he's addressing all of his soldiers, he says, "O you believers, believe." And I think that is such a profound statement. Just believe, act as Muslims. That would be my final advice. Yeah, alhamdulillah.